Down that. There we go. Sweet. So, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about me. A lot of y'all, I'm sure it's the first time that you've ever seen me. First time you've ever heard me. So, tell you a little bit about where I'm from, what I'm about. I'm from Murphy, North Carolina. That's where we are tonight. In my basement, playing a little music. I'm going to be showing you guys some original songs that I've written over the last couple years, and as well as some cover songs. So, this was the first. Not the first song that I ever wrote, but it was kind of the first good song I ever wrote. Back in like 2014, I was going to school out in Charlotte, North Carolina, and it was my first time away from you know, small town life, and kind of gave me a chance for perspective on a lot of things that I'd taken for granted forever, just growing up, you know, because we always had them. But yeah, when I lived out in Charlotte, I had a really good experience, but at the same time, you know, like I said, it gave me a lot of perspective and helped me to write this song. This one's called Carolina Hills. Have you ever seen a Carolina moon dancing on the lake? Felt the warm drops from the summertime rain? Have you ever heard a V8 sing? The windows are rolled down, looking in the rear view, watching the dust settle to the background. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Watch it settle to the background, in the place where I first learned who Jesus was, in the place where I found my heart to fall in love. It's where those Friday night football lights, they still give me chills. Lord, I'm proud to say that I'm from these Carolina hills. Oh, 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 whoa, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, these Carolina hills. Have you ever jumped off that second bridge out in Hanging Dog? Watch out for the law, don't know how we never did get caught. Have you ever watched the sun crawl up behind a mountaintop, reminding you that time, well, it don't ever stop. Oh, 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 no, oh, no, oh, oh, no, it don't ever stop. In the place where I first learned who Jesus was, and the place where I found my heart to fall in love. It's where those Friday night football lights, they still give me chills. Lord, I'm proud to say that I'm from these Carolina hills. Oh, 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 whoa, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, these Carolina hills. If there's one thing in this life that I know to be true, this is where I wanna be. My life is set and through, 'cause it's the place where I first learned who Jesus was, and the place where I found my heart to fall in love. It's where those Friday night football lights, they still give me chills. Lord, I'm proud to say that I'm from these Carolina hills. Oh, 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 whoa, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, these Carolina hills. Thank you. Just kidding. It's so awkward for me playing to a camera. I would way rather play for like 2,000 people in an arena than like face to face with a camera by myself. Trying to catch all y'all's comments through here. Real quick, if you haven't liked Music Crush Monday or Andrew Chastain Band, do us a favor and hop over and give us a little bit of support. I know we're both independent, have no help as far as you know, funding and all that stuff, but it helps us a lot when we get a lot of support on social media, especially when we're trying to book gigs and seem relevant. So if y'all got requests, feel free to shout them out. Oh, right there's one. Can you play Do You Want to Ride? I'm usually terrible at requests. I got like probably, I don't know, 200 songs in my repertoire that I can play cover-wise, and it's really hard to know all of them that everybody wants. But when somebody requests an original song, thank you, Kelly, I do happen to know those most nights. So this was, we recorded this actually twice. This was on my first acoustic EP that I put out in 2014. You can get that on iTunes and Amazon and Spotify and a lot of places still, but Carolina Hills was the name of that EP. That was an acoustic version, and then I did my band and I recorded it out in Nashville at Dark Horse Recording, and we released it in 2016. So this one's called Do You Want to Ride? She walked in, the whole place stopped. Hear that second hand on the clock. She was dressed to kill, damn near did. I felt my heartbeat start to skip. Had a look in her eyes, I knew she was trouble. I turned right around, I gotta know. Do you wanna ride? Do you wanna ride? Beat up Chevy, it ain't too much. It'll burn them tires if you pop the clutch. And them Kenwoods, yeah, they hit just right. Field out on a Saturday night. It's a 4-door, we can take your friends. Baby, if you want, we can just leave them. Ooh, now girl, I gotta know. Baby, do you wanna take a little ride? I know the perfect place where the creek's just right. If it's too hot, we can jump on in. Leave our clothes hanging on here. Gotta see the moon in your eyes. Maybe still a kiss in the dashboard light. Ooh, now girl, I gotta know. Do you wanna ride? Do you wanna ride? We can head downtown with the windows down. Let the wind blow your hair around. Get off-road, maybe find some moon. Maybe we just might get stuck. Well, baby, do you want to take a little ride? I know the perfect place where the creek's just right. If it gets too leave her clothes hanging on a hickory limb. Oh, I gotta see the moon in your eyes. Maybe still a kiss in the dashboard light. Ooh, now girl, I gotta know. Do you wanna ride? Do you wanna ride? Yeah, so that was Do You Want to Ride? Off of 2 different albums. Video cut out there for a little while. I don't know if y'all, if that happened on y'all's end or just mine. But also, hey, if you guys, if you're watching right now, give me some kind of reaction. Except for the mad face, don't give me that. Give me a heart or like a wow face or something if you can, because that helps people whenever they do the rebroadcasting thing. The more reactions they get and the more comments, the better it is for us and the better it is for Music Crush Monday. So appreciate you guys watching right now. Anybody got any requests, any cover songs you want to hear? It's not something you hear me say often, by the way. I'm usually mainly originals. Let's see. Saw you, Corey Smith. Hey, Lisa. What's up, Ethan? Me and Ethan Goins used to, we played music together a few years ago. We did this little duo acoustic thing for, like, how long was that? Probably over a year or so. It was a lot of fun. You're welcome. Thank you, Kelly. What's up, Brooke? And Brianne, Julie. Hey, guys. So, I'm going to show you, we got a new single coming out June the 1st, which you're going to be able to get on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, CD Baby, and some other places, I'm pretty sure. We've been recording this one for a little while at Clubman Studios in North Georgia with Jimmy Smith, and we've had a great time, and we're really excited about the final product that we're going to be showing to you guys in like less than 2 weeks, June the 1st. Trust me, I'll be reminding y'all a lot between now and then. You're probably going to be tired of hearing about it, but hopefully you won't forget about it, and you'll give us a little bit of support. You know, I think it's like $1.27 through iTunes, and we get like 70-something cents of that, but every little bit helps. So this one is called With You. This is what we're going to be releasing here in less than 2 weeks. I see you, baby, with that look in your eye. Don't think I missed it when you walked on by. I can feel the heat in here and starting to rise. No telling would you mind burn out tonight, yeah. Now we've been playing this game for a while, but tonight I see you changing your smile. You got me thinking, maybe you're thinking too. You know just what it is that I want to do. Whoa, whoa. I wanna call you darling while you're holding my hand. Forget about the time that my world on this one night. I wanna feel your heartbeat against me in the darkness. Hold on to you so tight. Wake up in the morning light with you. Let's hit the road. We'll flip a coin and that's where we will go. Is this the mountains and till this the coast? Either way, you know I'm ready to roll. Oh, I wanna call you darling while you're holding my hand. Forget about the time that my world on this one night. I wanna feel your heartbeat against me in the darkness. Hold on to you so tight. Wake up in the morning light with you. I wanna call you darling while you're holding my hand. Forget about the time that my world is tonight. I wanna feel your heartbeat against me in the darkness. Hold on to you so tight. And wake up in the morning light with you. With you. With you. So what you guys think about that one? I can tell you're all raving inside. It sounds, one thing that can be said about my band and I is everybody in my band is definitely leagues above me, talent-wise. So anytime that we get together and we create a song, the full representation of it is pretty awesome. Because those guys, Dave Poole, Ben Kilmer, Zach Kilmer, and Daniel Nichols has been playing with us. And those guys just do a great job of complimenting everything and covering me up sometimes. We got any requests yet? Great stuff. Thanks, Bobby. Appreciate it, man. I can't believe there's no requests, which, I mean, I'm not complaining because that's something I deal with a few times a week. What's up, Tony? Hey, Tony Viggins is the admin on this page. You guys go hit him up. He's doing a lot of things to help a lot of independent musicians like myself. Hey, Carol. Thanks, Brianne. Yes, Tony, this is a Martin. Thanks, man. I had to save up for like a couple years to get it, but this is a HD 28E Retro. I got it from the Music Outlet in Sevierville, Tennessee, which I bought my last few guitars from those guys. Great people. If you're out near Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, Sevierville, stop in and see those guys, and they'll definitely treat you right. Cowboy and First Kiss, I love it. I mean, you guys can keep requesting original songs on that and make my life a whole lot easier. So I'm gonna play. This song is song's called Cowboy. You can find you can find the whole band version on everywhere that I mentioned before, iTunes, Spotify, all that good stuff. We recorded this one out in Nashville, and we had a guy named Tyler Hall sit in with us on the fiddle, and on the pedal steel. Man, he just killed it. Lauren Conklin played the fiddle, and Billy Justineau played the keys on it. All fantastic musicians. That was the coolest part for me, was just seeing those guys work. So let's see, we'll do Cowboy and then First Kiss, and then Fishing in the Dark. I don't know if I can pull that one off, Becky. You'd probably never feel the same about the song if I tried to do my rendition of that one right now. But this song is, I wrote this when I was out in Charlotte also. I had a roommate, Noah Silver. He got me turned on to this Western writer named Louis L'Amour. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him, but he writes a lot of, kind of simple Western stories. About 8th grade reading level, and I was in my early 20s, so that was right up my alley. I probably read more books that summer than I did in my entire scholastic career. But we were sitting around one night, and I was just kind of joking around with the guitar, and I was like, man, this would be a good intro for like a Louis L'Amour book. And he was like, dude, that kind of sounds good. And I was like, yeah, it kind of does. So I ended up turning it into a real song and took a lot of elements from a lot of those books that I read, and this one's called Cowboy. Stetson cowboy hat, and the horse he's riding is dark as midnight black. He's got 2 6 guns by his side and they're untied. If you're looking for trouble tonight, son, ain't your night. They call him an outlaw, some call him a hero, but if you ask him, he's just a cowboy. Ooh, he was raised on blood, sweat and pain. Only thing his daddy left was his last name. On the day they shot him dead 10 years ago. eyes as the years came rushing back. All the memories and times of things better left in the past. As he reached for his gun, he felt the bullet hit his chest. And the last thing he heard before he left the earth was this: they call me an outlaw, some call me a hero, but if you ask me, I'm just a cowboy. Ooh, I was raised on blood, sweat and pain. It's been a long time coming. Stay you and me, I gotta go now. I can hear the sheriff coming for me. Yeah, they call me an outlaw, some call me a hero, but if you ask me, I'm just a cowboy. So awkward just end into silence. Not that like I'm getting giant applauses everywhere that I play every time I end, but at least I can look at people and make them feel awkward for not clapping. So I got oh, there's a couple more. Usually this lasts like from 9 to 9:30. Thanks, Renee. Dave Poole, Mr. Dave Poole. Follow him on Facebook. Dave plays bass for us. He's also a fantastic artist. He drew the CD art on our first band CD. Also this T-shirt design right here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, Dave drew that. What's up, Jeffrey? Thanks, man. So we got First Kiss coming up next. Simple Man. John Michael Montgomery. I don't think I got any John Michael Montgomery. I love John Michael Montgomery, but thanks, dude. So this was one of the first songs that I ever wrote. Also, I make the joke all the time. I'm sorry if you guys have seen me live, because I tell the same jokes all the time to the same people a lot of times. Rarely get laughs, but this was a song I wrote at the very beginning of a brand new relationship, probably like 7 or 8 years ago, and yeah, it was the beginning of a relationship. It was kind of happy. This song is called First Kiss. I got another one that I wrote probably like 4 or 5 months later. At the end of the relationship, it's a little bit different themed. I don't know if I'll have time to play it, but I'm going to keep playing for a little while. Tony said we could play as long as we want, right? What's up, Megan? So this was on the 2014 EP I was telling you all about. You can still get that on iTunes. I had a couple friends help me. I was basically just kind of singing at some local bars and put some videos on YouTube, and I had some buddies that did studio work out in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Tim Allen and Cagney Carr, Colbert, and they reached out and just helped me record an album, so it was pretty cool of them. This was on that one. This one's called First Kiss. That high school nervous feeling when she walked up to me. I had to stop myself from calling her baby. It felt so natural, felt so right, like everything was in line for the first time in my life. Well, I brushed that dark hair from her eyes and out of her face. I prayed to God she didn't see my head shaking. I said, come a little closer, baby. There's something that I need to say. And put your hands in mine and maybe our lips will follow right behind. Oh, and you don't know how long I've been dreaming about you and me and this leaned over to my ear, whispered something crystal clear that came out so well, she said, come a little closer, baby, there's something that I need to say. And put your hands in mine and maybe our lips will follow right behind. Now you don't know how long I've been dreaming about you and me in this first kiss. In this first kiss. Yeah, this first kiss. Yeah, this first kiss. I'm trying to think if I'm missing any important information that I really need to tell you guys about. It's life altering, and it's going to be change your life if I don't tell you about it. Appreciate you guys liking and commenting and reacting, even if it's just like, hey. I'll say hey back. If you do want to, if you want to check out more about myself and my band, we've got a bio and pictures and all that good stuff. Of course, you can check out our Facebook page, Andrew Chastain Band, or you can go to andrewchastain.com, where we've got a little bit more stuff. We've got our show lineup right now. We're mainly in East Tennessee, North Georgia, and Western Carolina, especially for the end of the summer. But we are looking at planning a bigger tour towards the end of the year, maybe after the summer when we release our album that we're working on right now. And of course, we've got the single coming out June 1st, which I've told you guys about, and I'm going to tell you about it a couple more times probably. But I did have a request for Simple Man. Not yet, Carol. It's coming out June the 1st. Picking and grinning. First kiss is great. Thanks, man. I had a request for Simple Man. Who said that? Melissa. If you're still watching, I'm going to play you some Simple Man right here. This was, you gotta love Skinner. I mean, you grow up south of the Mason-Dixon line, or, up north too, I'm sure. But it's kind of a rite of passage, I feel like, down here. And if you've ever played in honky-tonks or bars in the South, you've definitely heard Freebird yelled out from the back at least 100 times. Which gets a little old, but it's kind of a I don't know, feels like home whenever you hear that. Yeah, so here's Simple Man. I'm going to do my best on this one. Mama told me when I was young to sit beside me, my only son, and listen closely to what I say. And if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Oh, yeah. Take your time, don't live too fast. Troubles will come and they will pass. Find a woman, oh baby, and you'll find love. And don't forget, son, there is someone up above. And be a simple kind of man, or be something quench your lust. Rich man's gold, all that you need now is in your soul. And you can do this, oh baby, if you try. All that I want for you, my son, is to be satisfied and be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Oh baby, be a simple kind of man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Well, don't you worry, you'll find yourself. Follow your heart and nothing else. You can do this, oh baby, if you try. All that I want for you, my son, is to be satisfied and be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Oh baby, be a simple kind of man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Thank you. So I got time for a couple more. Thanks, Melissa. Thanks, Carol. Joey, appreciate it, man. Cody. Appreciate it, Joey Pippin. And Jeannie. And Mary and Melissa. Appreciate you guys commenting. Megan. Oh, Swanee. You would, man. You're usually the dude in there saying it, probably, ain't you? I'm just kidding. Thanks, Lisa. Appreciate you joining us. Thanks, guys. So I'm going to show you, this is another new song. Me and my drummer slash bass player slash guitar player, Ben Kilmer, wrote this song together. Ben came to me with the idea one night we were just hanging out, and he had this chord progression, and he was like, man, I keep hearing something about home in this, like take me home, take me back home. And he played it, and I could hear it, you know, and it just kind of, the melody and the line in the chorus kind of just was naturally there. It just seemed like it was supposed to be there. And then I wrote the verses, and we worked a lot of the parts out together as a band and came with this finished product. This one's called Take Me Back Home. We're going to be recording this one really soon and releasing it as well. Another shift at 3 a.m., 1,000 feet deep. The sun ain't made its way down underneath this cold heat. Doing what he's got to has a high price to pay. table for his family every day, saying, take me back home, where my heart is. Take me back home, where my heart is. Take me back home, where my heart is. Yeah, take me back home. Take me back home. He's been dodging them bullets for over 3 years in Iraq. Over there the sun and the devil don't let up off of your back. He keeps a picture in his hat, he prays to God at night, saying, Lord, get me back home, back to my sweet wife. Lord, take me back home, where my heart is. Take me back home, where my heart is. Take me back home, where my heart is. Yeah, take me back home. Take me back The other night in a smoky bar, playing for tips. It's a hell of a life on this road, make a man up and quit. It's nights like these, and I wonder what I'm doing here, chasing down this neon dream, wasting so many years, saying take me back home, where my heart is. Take me back home, where my heart is. Take me back home, where my heart is. Yeah, take me back home. Take me back home. No, it ain't bricks and boards, ain't hammers and nails that make what I call home. Place where my heart will ever be home. I'm coming home. Take me back home, where my heart is. Take me back home, where my heart is. Take me back home, where my heart is. Yeah, take me back home. Take me back home. Yeah, take me back home. Take me back home. Thanks, guys. Yeah, thanks, Carol. Cool little chord. Thank you, Becky. Yes, I can do Are You With Me, Brooke. Thank you for putting the disclaimer in there. I appreciate that. Thanks, Mary. So see, I'm gonna do about 2 more songs, and then I'm gonna get off of here. Appreciate you guys watching, commenting, liking. Like I said, if you haven't liked the Andrew Chastain band page, we'd really appreciate it if you would go over there and do that. We're on Instagram under Andrew Chastain. We got a website, andrewchastain.com, and also make sure to give Music Crush Monday a like, which I'm sure you already have if you're watching this video, right? So I'm gonna do this one for Brooke. I don't think I missed any in there. It's really tough to keep guitars in tune this time of year in particular, but I'm in the basement, so the humidity's pretty high down here, which makes it that much worse. So this is a song by Easton Corbin. I'm sure y'all are familiar with him if you like country music, but he did this song a few years ago. I'm pretty sure. This is a good slow song. I had a lady the other night who was irate because I couldn't play. I mean, I don't listen to a lot of radio country anymore, and I mean, I've heard the new Jason Aldean song, and I'm not a hater at all, but I just don't know the song that well, you know, and I definitely don't know enough to try and play it. And she requested it, and I was like, I don't know, and I was like, I got one that's like, I'll play this Easton Corbin. It's a lovey-dovey song. She wasn't having it. She walked out. But you'll have that on them big jobs. So this one's called Are You With Me? If I can remember how to play it. I wanna dance by the water beneath the Mexican sky. I wanna fall like the Carolina rain on your skin. I wanna walk a little too far out on that limb. I wanna take you every place I've been and never been. Well, are you with me? Well, are you with me? We can chase the wild, throw your arms around me. We can run like we won't run out of time. Well, are you with me? Well, are you with me? I wanna fly so high that I'll never come down. I wanna love so hard you can rip my heart out. I wanna get so lost that I'll never be found. Well, are you with me? Well, are you with me? We can chase the wild dreams and live like crazy. Love me, baby. Come on, come on, come on. Just throw your arms around me. We can run like we won't run out of time. Well, are you with me? Are you with me? We can chase the wild dreams, live like crazy. Love me, baby. Come on, come on, come on. Just throw your arms around me. We can run like we won't run out of time. Well, are you with me? Are you with me? Are you with me? Come on, come on, come on. Just go with me. Wild dreams. Oh. Always awkward when you hear yourself blasting out through some speakers. I remember the first time. Oh, you like that one, Josh? Are You With Me, or the original one? I'm going to imagine you said the original one. I remember the first time that I ever really sang publicly, I guess, was my papa used to preach every Sunday at the local radio station, WKRK. And I was probably about 9 years old, 8 or 9, and I felt like I wanted to sing one Sunday. And I sang The Sun's Coming Up. I just asked him if I could come on the radio show. But anyways, I went on there and sang, and they recorded it on a tape back then. And I remember hearing it, and I was just like, is that really what I sound like? I think everybody has that reaction, you know, when you hear yourself talk or you hear yourself sing. But it was a big blow to my self-esteem at 9 years old. And it's kind of cool how things come full circle. That first song that I played for y'all, Carolina Hills, after I wrote that song, I had a lot of support for that around here, you know, where I grew up, because most people could relate to it. You know, I'm talking about jumping off of a bridge and hanging dog. That it's kind of a rite of passage around here, you know, through high school. We all go out there and jump off of it, and I think everybody, you know, felt like they were part of it, and they were. So in turn, I got a lot of support for it, and WKRK, that same radio station, picked it up, and that was the first radio station. It's the first radio station I ever sang on, and the first one that ever played any of my songs. So I was thankful for that. It's pretty cool. So I got time for one more. Thank you, Tony, Teresa, Brooke. You're welcome. Teresa, I can do something original. Definitely. The question is what? I got one song left. I think I know which one I'm going to end out on. Thanks, Joey. Appreciate it, man. I think I'm going to end out on this was the title track to the album Things Change that my band and I recorded out in Nashville that I was telling y'all about. Franklin, Tennessee, rather. And when I wrote this song, I was thinking about a lot of different things, but mainly time in life, I guess. A lot of times you can get into a bad situation or a good situation, or just a rut, you know, that you're in. And one thing that kind of is reassuring to me is, you know, just hold on to what you believe in, hold on to your faith, and realize that time's going to keep moving on no matter what, and things are going to change. So I can go both ways. Make you cherish the good times that you're in, because they're not always going to be that way, or you know, give you a little bit of hope if you're going through a rough time, because it's not going to be that way forever. But this one's called Things Change. Little boy, he and his dad, homemade clubhouse out back, with a sign that read, "No girls allowed." His daddy laughed and shook his head and said, "Boy, one day you'll understand, but you won't always think like that." But Johnny laughed and said, "That girls are gross." His daddy stopped, said, "Son, well, there's one thing I know. Time only moves one way. You can't get back yesterday, and things are always gonna change. Trust in the Lord above when times are hard and the going's rough. Don't let your heart get too tough, 'cause you'll find joy and you'll find pain. Just remember along the way, well, time moves on and things change. Fast forward down the road, Graduation came and gone, and his true love left for college. For a while they held on, but the miles between were just too long, and Lord knows they tried to make it work. Broke his heart, messed up his head, until he remembered what his daddy said. Time only moves one way, can't get back yesterday, and things are always gonna change. Trust in the Lord above when times are hard and the going's rough, and don't let your heart get too tough, 'cause you'll find joy and you'll find pain. Just remember along the way, when time moves on and things change. Got the call at 2 a.m. His mama on the other end said, son, he's barely hanging on. And now it's 90 miles an hour down a 2-lane road. Those words echoed in his soul. Time only moves one way, can't get back yesterday, and things are always gonna change. Trust in the Lord above when times are hard and the going's rough. Don't let your heart get too tough, 'cause you'll find joy and you'll find pain. Just remember along the way, time moves on and things change. I want to thank you guys so much for watching and commenting and liking. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate it, man. Thanks, Lisa, Melissa, Annette. Remind you guys again, AndrewChastain.com, Andrew Chastain Band on Facebook, Music Crush Monday on Facebook. New single, June the 1st, coming out, called With You. It's going to be available on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, CD Baby, and some other places. Got 2 albums out right now that you can still get on iTunes. One of them is listed under just Andrew Chastain, Carolina Hills, that EP, and then there's also Andrew Chastain Band. They're listed under separate entities, but you can get those both on iTunes and Spotify. So we appreciate all the support, appreciate you guys following us. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.